recording is on.
Hello, everyone. Uh, I wanted to thank everyone who want to assist and explore together our first round of sustainable entrepreneurship dimensions. I know this is the first round, but I promise there is other two rounds about sustainable entrepreneurship. It's a big topic and big question, especially to we are now in the area of making business and also going green. This is our goals. So it's like a cross case analysis of sustainability and emerging with entrepreneurship. So that's why I recommended to launch this rounds of sustainable entrepreneurship, because I'm super passionate of sustainability and also entrepreneurship. It's like of emerging the two interests and the two passions. We know that sustainable entrepreneurship is related to sustainable development, and business success always go through sustainability. So we are going to discover today what is sustainable entrepreneurship, why is important, and what the right values to embark in this kind of business and entrepreneurship journey. So hello again, everyone. So I'm Nisaf. I'm sustainable entrepreneurship facilitator. I'm entrepreneurship facilitator basically, and also studied sustainable development and human building professionally. So that's why I'm going to run this session and take your attention to round one, travel among sustainable entrepreneurship and green economy, among opportunities for entrepreneurs. So my screen is shared. I'm going to start. So, what means sustainable entrepreneurship? When we see in these circles, like mentioned there are three circles represent three pillars of sustainable entrepreneurship: economy, society, and environment. The common point, the interaction point, the intersection point of these three pillars is sustainability. So it's the ability or the capacity of something to be maintained, something to be sustained, to sustain itself. It's about taking what we need to live now without jeopardizing the potential for people in the future to meet their needs. That's basically what means. Also, it's an equal profit, like this three circles represent equality between society, economy, and the environment. So we can talk about sustainable entrepreneurship without sustaining these three pillars: the society, the economy, and the environment. So let's continue about diving deeper among this beautiful concept. So it's the capacity and willingness to develop, organize, and manage a business venture along with any of its risk. So it's in order to make a profit or to start a new business and making profit wherever the risk. So at last, sustainable entrepreneurship means sustainable business. It's like starting a business. Or also we can say green business is an enterprise to be that has minimal negative impact on the global or local environment or the community or even the society. Also, we can talk the about sustainable business without making a link to the green economy that we are saying, because the three pillars of sustainable entrepreneurship is economy, society, and environment. So the economy, it's a great pillars to sustain and maintain this kind of business. So economy that results in improved human well-being and social equity, while significantly reducing environmental risks and also reducing ecological scarcities. So it can be seen as a means to achieve a resilient economy that provides a better quality of life for all within the ecological dimension. So we have to maintain that the economy have to be resilient and have to provide the better quality of life for all human beings. So what's sustainable entrepreneurship? It's a composed with two words, with two great words, sustainable and entrepreneurship. And we know entrepreneurship, it's about business entrepreneurs. So sustaining entrepreneurship is sustaining entrepreneurs. There is many opportunities, and opportunities not only for entrepreneurs but the economy also, the green economy. So this kind of two concept, sustainable entrepreneurship and green economy, there are two main tools to achieve practically the concept of green growth and development. For almost half a century, many environmentalists have been advocating for big businesses to incorporate sustainability principles into their practices. Yet, even 10 years ago, it was rare to hear of any business with dedicated green, environmental, or sustainability initiatives. But recent studies shows that the government and the private sector is placing on environmental outcomes, including the growth of the market for green building materials, and reports that a high percentage of consumers are purchasing environmentally friendly product that helps to creating a tremendous potential for the green economy in the future. So that's the point. The two main tools, sustainable entrepreneurship and green economy, that create values and growth and development for the green economy into the future and the future generation. Also, for many major corporation companies, and they are famous one like Walmart, also Clorox, there are many major corporations, they are leading the way with sustainability. And this kind of sustainability is like initiative from them. And the development of successful green products that are less toxic and reduce impact on human and environmental health. So Google and Intel, there are two big companies, launched the Climate Saver Computing Initiative, which bring industry. This for many years ago. We are digging into history of entrepreneurship, sustainable entrepreneurship. So we know that many companies are sustaining and maintaining until now according to the sustainable entrepreneurships and green business. So, sustainable entrepreneurship today, most of countries are affecting from economic as well as environmental challenges like many issues like unemployment, like global warming, like climate change. All this kind of economic issues have many various impacts. So, the solution is the green economy, the sustainable entrepreneurship. This is the solution that can solve both sets of problems. It has the potential to drive innovation and also stimulate sustainable economic recovery that changes the environmentally harmful business as usual practices of the past, where other people might see problems and crises. Innovative green businesses leaders see opportunities also. So, this in many ways, small business owners also, entrepreneurs will be the key to solve the economy and the environmental challenges that we are facing. They are like a booster. Entrepreneurs, they are like a booster. That's why opportunities are very promising and open to small business owners and entrepreneurs also. I want this first round to take you to a travel to some of the opportunities option that are described in my slides to see how really this impact to see how really this kind of concept are making impact. So let's see the local healthy food movement. It's like a movement. That's why I said the movement. It's a big movement that it's been for decades that offering healthy food grown locally without the chemical and pesticides that can damage human and environmental health. So also healthy foods movement helps to promote local economy in the same way, promoting community health, and the most important, reducing greenhouse gas emission to fight climate change issues. Someone's cafe or coffee cart, it sell organic fair trade coffee and tea. This is an opportunity. So it's like brainstorming all the participants here. We are going to discover what kinds of healthy food movement around the world through this example to enlighten our minds about this big concept. So coffee carts sell organic fair trade coffee and tea from a cart at local infant roast and sell also local organic coffees. It's an example. There is also urban farm or garden, also community supported agriculture program, acronym CSA. It grows healthy food and sell in membership. This is great. Also, there is organic restaurant at catering. They are making this kind of healthy food that impact and promote local economy and also the community health. And they provided also many services, organic services. The second, opportunities. It's the big opportunities for many small business owners and entrepreneurs. The famous renewable energy solutions. or alternatives. Renewable energy, it's a big dilemma around the world. We are lacking of energy resources to provide energy. So renewable energy are very, very important to help for better economic reward and reduce footprints, carbon footprints, most important one. So, for example, I wanted to cite some example of this renewable energy, like we see in the pictures. Solar installation. It's about installing solar panels or solar water heaters. There are also the wind turbines that distribute or install small wind turbines. We are also expanding access to renewable energy, like developing innovative business model that increases access to renewable energy technologies. So energy audits and renewable consultant also, which provide alternatives to low income communities. We have to enhance business models that solve low income communities problems and and provide them access to this renewable energy. And without auditing, we can't ensure that. So this is really a big opportunities for small business owners and entrepreneurs. Also, we have the big issue of transport. The green transport is kind of opportunity also in sustainable entrepreneurship that reduces the greenhouse gas emission and also reduce carbon footprints, like we see in the pictures: electric bike, scooter dealership, refurbishing bikes, bicycles, sell-used bikes, also community bike share program. When we see that, it's really inspiring. Green Cab company also, which allows use of hybrid fuels like ethanol. And also there is another program, it's car sharing programs. Car sharing programs are also some kinds of green transport that we can implement it among many cities. So this kind of examples of green transport blow our mind to embark into sustainable entrepreneurship. Also, when we say green business, basic green products, business, it's a service or product. It depends. Products, we have also green products, green goods. Consumers are really searching or seeking for many alternatives to ensure the well-being and the health. So the rising of bio products and goods and organic ones is increasing year after year. So for innovation and selling of natural consumer goods, we have, for example, organic clothes. It's a production of clothes using sustainable material like organic cotton, natural days. Also, there is many retails online with technology, with digital transformation like Flipkart, Amazon, Snapdeal, Alibaba, all this kind of online retail. They're ensuring and promoting green economy and green products. Also, marketing and manufacturing of natural makeup goods. It's a revolution of cosmetics and bio products, makeup products. So, no harm to nature. Well, all this kind of products, we can name it eco-friendly products or environment-friendly products because they are good to the environment and people and the economy. The three main pillars. We can inspire from this kind of examples to embark into sustainable entrepreneurship. So let's move about the revolution of sustainable entrepreneurship. It's about the revolution of reusing, recycling. So if you want to become a sustainable entrepreneur, you have to become a part of this revolution. To be to be like an eco mindset, to implement the 5 areas strategy. It's about reusing, reducing, and recycling. So reuse, recycle, and reduce revolution. This is a kind of sustainability. Also salvage. What means salvage? Salvage is becoming a salvage expert, that is removing, selling, or installing used building material for a profit. That's a salvage. It's a salvage expert. It's a new dimension that I want people to explore about it in this webinar. Furniture also. Furniture, it's making furniture out of scrap materials or refurbish old furnitures to be sold as improved, like reusing this kind of furnitures to be for to making to make profit from them, but without wasting. Also the cloths, we can align with design and produce clothes from recycled and used fabrics. We can protect the planet and the environment from waste, and also make something friendly to the environment, especially from used fabrics that is everywhere. We are facing a big issue of waste and pollution. So we have to dive into this issue and be part of this revolution to be a sustainable entrepreneur. Also, sustainable entrepreneurship is like a green landscape and building retrofits. Green buildings. Green buildings are the most structure that is increasing day after day around the world. We are invading the earth with buildings. So we have to take part from this issue and align with the green landscapes and the green buildings practices. Green building practices that is ensure many advantages to people, to the health of people, to the occupant also of buildings, like working buildings, uh, health facilities buildings, hospitals, houses. Many buildings can be transformed to green buildings and sustainable buildings. So this kind of concept help property owner to protect the environment, conserve water, and have beautiful gardens, their own gardens. So we can say that there is native plants nursery, like growing and selling drought resistant native plant. There is green garden and low retail that offer eco-friendly garden care product. Green roofing, when we make a rooftop with green rooftops that also have impact on energy and electricity consumption. Green plumbing, yes, we use low flash toilet and solar water heaters to decrease our consumption. And also the green and energy efficient buildings, we sustain if green if energy efficient buildings, especially with the system of lights and the system of insulation around the building, and also the system of indoor and outdoor materials. It's very important for the sustainable entrepreneurs to know about these issues. So I want to thank you, but this is not the end. I'm going to share now another slides to continue about this first round of sustainable entrepreneurship. So my slides are shared. We can't talk about sustainable entrepreneurship without linking principles. That's why I want to get you to get all the attendee to discover the deep question about entrepreneurship and sustainability. So when we say entrepreneurship, what is entrepreneurship for someone who doesn't know entrepreneurship? I know there is many people know what means entrepreneurship, but we have to also to deliver for someone who doesn't know it what means deeply entrepreneurship. Yes, it's entrepreneur business, but what is exactly? Entrepreneurship is the process of making use of resources they are visible and invisible to create solutions, to create products or services to the problem plaguing humanity in order to make profits. This is the real meaning of entrepreneurship. It's not business. It's not a simple business. It's not running a retail, running a shop, opening a company, opening an office. This is not an entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is we create, we innovate to deliver solution to problems, to humanity problems, and also to make profit. So what is the real dimension of entrepreneurship? It's englobing the triangle. We say people at first, planet, and profit. So sustainable development is balancing between environment, social, and economic development, as we say. So we have to balance entrepreneurship with this triangle. So what are the three pillars of sustainability? We discovered that when we merge entrepreneurship and sustainability, we are really creating sustainopreneurship. It's the real word, sustainopreneurship. It's an academic word. You can check it on the dictionary. It's the main and the right word about sustainable entrepreneurship. We name that one is sustainopreneurship. So sustainopreneurship is business with a cause, business that matter. It's entrepreneurship for change. It's really purpose-driven entrepreneurship. This is the purpose. We are creating sustainability for a purpose. We are creating business for purpose. So we are driving a change. We are designing for humanity, I can say. We are making values and making impact. This is the real sustainablepreneurship, is creating impact. So if you are eager to create impact and also align with profit, you have to dive into sustainablepreneurship. So becoming a sustainability entrepreneur is like to apply your imagination to challenging problems, to prototype, to conceive, to create solutions that deliver environmental, social, and economic values. This is sustainable entrepreneurs, what they make and what they create. They are here to rise and to innovate, to make values and drive solution for really big problems around the world. So if you want to become a sustainability entrepreneur, you have to be like that. You have to apply that. So sustainability entrepreneurs are on a personal mission to make the world a better place for people around them. They have this kind of mindset. It's about the mindset. They are here like heroes for a sustainability mission. So they are driving people, they are leading to make the world a better place for people. So I wanted to align with that, to discover what really the principle of unsustainable entrepreneurship. If someone wanted to create his own green business or sustainable business, so you have to follow these principles. The first principle is about purpose. You drive purpose. You have to ask yourself, what is my purpose? That's the question. What is my purpose? What I want from this life. So you have to define and discover your purpose, your real purpose. Also, second principle is the people. People, they are making capabilities. People, they are like pillars for sustainable entrepreneurs. So you have to think about people. The product also, you have to rule or to lead with really sustainable product. You have to follow processes, sustainable processes and strategies, or we can say sustainable operations. So you have to plan, to manage, and to discover and implement sustainable strategies. And the last principle is the profit. There is no business without profit. This is very normal. So these 5 principles are the 5 main principles of sustainable entrepreneur or sustainopreneur. The real word, sustainopreneur. So you have to think about this 5 principles before starting your business. before aligning with a green business or sustainable business, and before thinking and making your business plan, you have to align with this principle. And when you implement these principles, you will succeed into the journey of sustainable entrepreneurship. So I'm going to explore this facility because I am facilitated entrepreneurship. I want to all the people to dive into these five principles, main principles, to explain more what kind of question to facilitate this mission about discovering sustainable entrepreneurship. So each principle I aligned with didactic question and precise and valuable question that you have to ask yourself. It's about self-questioning. This is kind of brainstorming. I know this is not a brainstorming session, but it's a round. So in this round, I'm using some techniques of self-questions and didactic question to explore the principle of sustainable entrepreneurship. So for the purpose, you have to ask yourself, what cause are you fighting? You see? So try to align your mindset with this kind of question. It's about smart question. What cause are you fighting? How to discover your purpose? What kind of person are you? What kind of process? What kind of people? What problem both you the most, bother you the most? There is especially problem that bother you. For example, I'm bothered with noise and pollution. I don't really see myself around this kind of environmental pollution. This is bother me. So, what kind of problem bother you? You have to discover that. What do you love doing the most? This is aligning with your purpose. There is something that you love doing. You have to discover that. And who are your superheroes? When you identify your superheroes, it's like projecting yourself and your imagination and your inspiration to be like them. This is kind of smart question. We can align with them to discover our purpose. People. The model of people. You have to ask yourself, who are your vision partners? What means vision partners? It means people that they share and care about your vision. They really are interested in your vision. Visionary persons. We say that visionary persons. There is a movement. I wanted to share it with you. It's about visionary women. It's a global movement around the world. You can. I'm going to share that after concluding the session. And no matter what, also I'm going to share the content also. The visionary persons who are the dreamers, the founders, the leaders. It's about kind of visionary mindset. They have this specialty about them. It's a quality. Also, the customer champion. This is the people that you have to identify. The customer champion, the marketing person that you have to deliver with. The innovation architect, the technical person. You have to seek for it. And the rainmaker. The rainmaker, it's about rain. We say money is raining. The financial person. So these four people are important principles to unlock your vision, to be your vision partners. So this is your vision partners. You have to identify these four kinds of people. The product. We know that the product, it's your solution. Your service, it's your solution. So that improves lives of many peoples and the planet and the economy. So your product is going to change the world. So you have to keep in mind that your product should be unique and useful. What means? Unique, that your startup has created must be significant differently than all the existing option on the market. So seek for the other similars one and create something different. Useful, it means that your product or service offer something for her target customers which is capable of meeting their needs and solving their problem. So you have to deliver something useful to them, something that they want to buy, they want to spend their money on it. So your product or services should be aligning with their needs, desires, and their problems also. The process, you have to ask yourself, how will you get the right things done in the right way? It's simple. You have to make a business plan. It's the right thing to make it. This is the process. It's about operation, action that you have to deliver, to action that you should make it, to identify your concept, to identify this idea of sustainable entrepreneurship. So your business model should have many bricks like target customer, value proposition, sorry, channels, customer relationship, revenue streams, key resources, key activities, key partners, and the cost structure. Inshallah, we will discover these business models and we will discover the sustainable business models in another round of sustainable entrepreneurship. The last principle is the profit. We know that making profit, it's a business after all. So we are profiting from purpose. We are not profiting from another way. So you have to identify the origin of a profit and two kinds of profit. It's very practical and advantageous and beneficial for a sustainable entrepreneur to make two kinds of profits. You have to align with that in your implementing your sustainable business. So thank you so much. I want to take all the kind of attendees here to this this entrepreneurship and sustainability round one. I hope that you like the round one, and as I promised, there is many others, two other rounds of sustainable entrepreneurship. It's a big concept, much more need to know and much more need to share. And also we are going to make some activities among the two rounds. We are now summarizing what we exploring today. It's about what means sustainable entrepreneurship, what means really entrepreneurship and sustainability, what are the opportunities for entrepreneurs, and what we have to ensure around when we make sustainable business, and what are our principles for sustainable entrepreneurs that they have to follow to make and start their sustainable business. Thank you so much, and see you soon for second round for entrepreneurship and sustainability. Be updated on group on our meetup group of facilitators for other upcoming events and workshops. Thank you.